Afternoon. We are going to try something a little bit different this afternoon with a screen recording. So as you can see, you're looking at what I am looking at, and we're going to start with a question on your practice test that hopefully you tried a bit of today, and that question is going to be number 5 at the bottom on page 251. So I'm going to go over this question with you guys, and hopefully it gives you a little bit of help going forward in studying for your first online test, which is going to be on Tuesday. So let's look at question 5 together. We have Anoki is holding a skating party. The rental of the ice is $75 plus $3 per skater. So it gives us the information in a word problem form there. Part A asks us, write an expression for the cost in dollars for 25 skaters. So this is going to help you kind of distinguish that difference between expression and equation. Remember, an expression, it does not have an equal sign. So let's open up our whiteboard here and do part A together. So in 5A, it says that the rental of the ice is $75. So let's write that down. We have $75. So we've got $75 there. Plus $3 per skater. So plus the $3 for each skater. This whiteboard lags a little bit. That's okay. And if it says per skater, that's really that expression there. I could put in a couple brackets here. I don't have to. But let's say per skater, let's use a P as a variable to represent that equation. So $3 per person. So 3 times, however many people there are. So if we look at this, the first question in part A is saying that there are 25 skaters. So all we're going to do is we're going to sub that 25 in, because there's 25 skaters, for where that P is. So we're going to place that 25 in place of that variable, and this is an expression because there's no equal sign on the right of this. It is determined by how many skaters you have. So let's sub that in. We would go 75 plus 3 multiplied by 25. 3 multiplied by 25 is 75. So we'll write that down here. 75. And bring down what we have not used yet, our other 75, which is right here. And we'll have the $75 for the original cost of the ice, plus our $3 per person, which was 3 times 25, gave us 75, and 75 plus 75 should give us 150. Put that in there. Okay, so part A, write an expression for the cost in dollars of skaters. We wrote our expression up top, and we actually went one step further and we solved the equation part of the expression. So that's part A. Let's erase this board. And let's look at part B together. So we have, suppose Anoki has a budget of $204. Now it wants us to write an equation to solve and find out how many people can skate with that budget of $204. So let's start off again with what we know. We know that the rental of the ice is $75. So we'll put down our 75. Plus $3 per skater. So plus the $3 per skater. So we'll say $3 per person. 3P. So 75, the cost of the ice, plus $3 per person. It's giving us a budget of $204. So we want the whole thing in total to equal $204. So we've now written our equation for part B, 5B. $75 for the ice, $3 per person, so 3 times however many people there are, equals $204. We're trying to now solve and figure out what this variable P is, so we can figure out how many people we can bring skating if we have a budget of 204. So now let's go through, let's solve this question together. What do I first have to do? Let's use algebra to do this just because it is a two-part question. Let's isolate our variable, and to do that, it means I have to get it alone. So let's get rid of first our 75. Let's get rid of that 75 over on my left side. It's a positive 75 because there's no sign in front of it. So to get rid of a positive 75, we're going to have to subtract 75. If I subtract 75 from my left side, I've got to subtract 75 from my right side. Take a moment, 204, subtract 75, should give us 129. These 75s canceled out because 75 minus 75 is 0, leaves us with nothing. And all we have left is that 3p. So let's bring down our 3p, our $3 per person. So 3p now equals 129. Last part is to get rid of that 3 in front of my variable. So get rid of my coefficient, that is my 3. And to do that, this is multiplying right now. It's 3 times p. So I need to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So I will divide this side by 3. And if I do that to the left, I've got to do the same thing to the right. I've got to balance the equation. I'll divide 129 by 3 as well. And 129 divided by 3 gives us 43. And I'm just going to write this over here on the left because I ran out of room. These 3's canceled out, left us with 1p. So p equals, like we said, 129 divided by 3, which gave us 43. So back to the start of our question, looking at it together here, we had, suppose Anoki has a budget of 204. Well, we looked at the 204, write an equation. It was 75 plus $3 per person equals 204. And then we solved it. So how many people can he bring for $204? Well, we can bring 43 people for a cost of $204. Okay, there is our question today. Remember, if you guys do have more questions, please ask, and I can make a video going over those questions and helping you out. Remember, on Tuesday, we will not have a Zoom meeting because you are going to be writing your first online test. I will post that Tuesday morning. So please take some time on Tuesday to go through it, do that test, and then we'll have our Zoom meeting for math at 1 o'clock on Wednesday, starting our new unit on data analysis. Thank you guys. Have a great long weekend. Get outside. Hopefully enjoy some sun. Take care. Bye for now.